Hey guys, it's Amber here with Gear Up, and we've got another new arrival video coming your way. Today we reveal more vintage military surplus items dating back from all the way to World War I on. So once again, going through this estate, we did get a restock of some popular items from Rothko. Those you can kind of find every day, nothing really new in that realm, just more so restocks. But this stuff's all new to the store. I mentioned some of it in the last video. There's two items I'm not showing. We do have a foot locker that is has the inserts into it, a vintage foot locker with the insert that's available. And then we also have this chemical set. I don't want to talk incorrectly, but back in the 40s, around World War II, on to about 1974, 75, there was a place, I think it was called Armwood, if I'm not mistaken. I could be misspeaking. They did chemical testings and took volunteers, human volunteers, to do these kind of testing. It ended up being a whole debacle. Anyways, with that being said, we've got ourselves one of these kits that were fully sealed. We did take out one of the hoses, but fully sealed. It's a storage tote with different elements that they use to protect the volunteers from these chemical testing. So if that's something of interest to you, we definitely have that in store. Not something we have online due to the weight of these. Some of these items we're not putting online because the shipping and the freight will just be way too much. However, if you want to call, if you're watching elsewhere and you're not local, feel free to call. We could also get a quote on shipping these kind of items. Might have to go freight though from a truck, not UPS, USPS, etc. So, all right, without further ado, let me get into this. But before I forget, we have one item that is not priced, not in store, but we've listed on eBay. So if this is something that you're interested in, we've started the bidding on this for $15 only. But this is a vintage item, and I couldn't find anything about it online, just to be completely honest for you. So we're throwing it up on auction. 7-day auction went up yesterday. Whatever people want for it, they want for it. It was packaged in 1952, fully sealed. As you can see, this guy is fully sealed. So I'm going to read off what it says verbatim. If you guys know what it is, comment below and let me know. Otherwise, you can find this item on on eBay, excuse me. Stock number B006-5013197, 10-sight front, pistol, automatic cal 45, M-1911, A1-SNLB-6, DWG dot number A501317, K/S Industries, Clearwater, Florida, date packed 1952. So I'm assuming it is a front sight for a 45 pistol, but I can't find exactly what it is, and I'm not entirely sure what's in here. We're not opening it. We're keeping it sealed. So if you're a surplus collector, especially with gun parts, this might be an item that is appealing to you. Also, we got our hands on a military surplus World War I 1917 mess kit. So you can see U.S. in 1917 up there. This guy is a very vintage, rare item to find from World War I. Sometimes we come across the World War II ones, Vietnam ones, but a World War I one, since I've taken over the store, have not seen it. We got one of these guys available. This guy's 45 bucks. Another World War I item. This is a vintage military surplus World War I canteen cup. So you can kind of see here, and why we know it's World War I, on this guy is stamped L.F and C. 1918. So it just shows you how old this guy is, and you can tell by the bolts here, the kind of World War I. I got the sticker over this, so I don't want to rip that off. But we do have one of these again, I guess, available too for any collectors, $49.99. Not really World War I, but World War II. This is a single burner stove. I've had people ask me if I have one of these before. Never had it, never had seen it firsthand, but we got this guy in stock. This was M1942 MO is stamped on this guy, 125 bucks. If you're into this or you're looking for this item to add to your collection or even use, just look at that guy. Like this thing is just, it's unreal. How the stuff they used back then and how efficient it was. So one of those guys available. Moving on, we also got a World War II M1 Garand rifle stock rubber coil. So you can see the item number there. I don't know if I put this in the video last week, so I apologize if I'm repetitive. It's kind of all blurring together. This is another item I don't think I put on here, but this is a military issued vintage can. It was for canned beans with Frankfurter chunks. So if you want something like this is only $5. A very cheap ad to any collectors out there. And then a World War II vintage canteen pouch. So this belonged to Hodge. Let me see if there's anything else on here. No other stamps aside from the U.S. stamp on there. You got the Alice clip. So another nice vintage World War II item to kind of add to your collection. Another World War II thing. We posted a picture of this. This guy's already on our website and online. So if this is something you want, do not hesitate to do it. This is a military surplus World War II M1943 camouflage jungle pack. So look at that camo print there. Belonged to a Marine. It's got the U.S. stamp on it. Just very, very good condition for this pack here. I showed you all the haversacks last week. Still got those in stock. Haven't put those online yet, but they're going to go online soon, so I don't know how much longer they'll last. And then I don't believe I showed you guys this last time, but this is a World War II issued cargo bag. So you got the straps on it. Fully folds out, kind of customizable. This part also goes up. This guy, not too crazy expensive for any collectors out there. Only $50 for this cargo bag. Any Marines out there? So we've got our hands on Ole's Faithful USMC Devil Dog. This is made by, who's the company again? Bradford Exchange. So this is the first pressing of this. Still in pretty good condition. This part turns a little bit. We got this guy going only $24.99. You look online, a lot of them are $50 and up because it's they don't make them. What's out there is out there. Another vintage item. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Anybody looking for a mantelpiece or a nice statue or a gift item? So this is the Bradford Exchange, the Spirit of Semper Fi Marine statue. You can see the pressing on the bottom here. It also has the number just like the other one. And this guy's going only for $99.99, so a good price on that. All right. So I mentioned knives. I mentioned bayonets, original K-bars. I'm going to show you guys what we got our hands on in a moment. But first, anybody looking for a M7A1 bazooka practice rocket? We got one of those guys in stock currently. This is just awesome, man. $134.99 on this. This one will not be online for obvious reasons because we want to continue to sell online with Google. All right, so combination tool. This is the Vietnam combination tool A-3/66. It's in the original container. We haven't opened this. We're not going to open this. You can kind of see the markings on this. So if this is something you are needing for a gun collection or for your Vietnam era collection, only $9.99. Good price point on that. Another sealed item, which is just amazing. This is a vintage M1 Garand winter trigger. The item number on this, because this I haven't put online either, is winter-D7266326, stock number B021-7266326. So it's a trigger group for auxiliary rifle US 30 cal, M1, MIC, and MID, made by the Springfield Armory. And then you got the stamp of 1953 on that guy. So something you're looking for, we have that guy available. Also, a lot of Lyman stuff we're going to be putting out and going through, but this is the Lyman 17A Global Front. Look at that. Target sight, fully sealed. Nothing in there with the other parts in there. So anybody looking for these pieces here, we've got one set. This one's $54.99. And then we got some mags. So AR mags, military issued AR-15, metal mags, 18 bucks a pop on those. Got a few of those. We also got some M14 military issued mags, 35 bucks a pop on that guy. And then this one, somebody's already inquired about it. We let them know we have it. This is an M1 15 round magazine, and we've included 15 30 cal bullets in that guy, locked and loaded. We're letting this mag and these bullets go for 55 bucks all in one. So another good price point on that. All right, moving on to our knives. Let me go from least expensive to most expensive. All right, boom. Okay, first, something you see every now and then, M8A1 bayonet. This guy's only 100 bucks. You got the stamp right there. Just a good quality bayonet here. Easy to mount on. And then we've got our, this one's the US M8 vintage wood handle. This one's got the wood handle. Also vintage bayonet. I believe this might have been World War II era. If I'm not mistaken, we got this guy going for $150. And then this is really, this tickled me here. This is a vintage military K-bar. Before it was made by K-bar, made by Camillus. You got the nice leather sheath here. And then look at that. Let you see the stampage here. And here. US Camillus NY, where it was manufactured. It's just beautiful, beautiful knife. 150 bucks for that guy. We only got one in stock right now. I might have one more that I saw, but I'm not entirely sure. So 150 on that. At 175, we have a vintage US Navy MK1 bayonet. So this is more Vietnam era. I think it was also used during World War II as well. So look at that guy here. I don't know if you can see this, the stampage up there, but that's where it would be at. And then you got the USN MK1 stamp up here at the top as well. So another vintage, amazing item. And then we got our hands on a US Navy MK2 World War II knife. Look at that. Still in pretty good condition. Has some wear and tear on it, but sharp as to go. You got the USN MK2 stamp right there. So we got one of these guys available, I believe. Maybe we got two. $250 on that guy. And then last and certainly not least, we got the World War II 1943 MK1 US Navy bayonet. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bayonet here. You can see the stampage on this. This guy's going for $275. Available in store only right now. In store only right now. So that covers it. So once again, next week, plan for some more vintage surplus items to be put out and I talk about. We are trying to get our hands on more surplus. Most of our ordering will be restocks here in the beginning of the year. And then as companies release some new items, we'll obviously get those in. But our stock and our inventory is just phenomenal. It's great. So come and see us, guys, or order online from us at gearupfl.com. We appreciate the support. Appreciate shopping small and supporting a small business. I am going to try to be as consistent as possible with these videos in Wrinkle and More. I know towards the end of the year. For those of you who don't know, I am expecting my first baby sometime this month. So anytime she is ready to come and meet us and enter this world, me and my wife are thrilled to have her. I will be taking a hiatus. I'm trying to get ahead of the game to get this content out for you. But if you see me go AWOL for a week or 2 weeks, that's why, and I apologize in advance. So thank you guys for watching. I hope everybody's having a fantastic 2024 so far. We hope to see you all soon. And like below, subscribe, comment. Goes a long way to helping a small business, even if you don't purchase anything. So thank you guys. We'll see you guys next week. Thanks.